If you need some coins to add some ballers to your team, make sure you go ahead and check out mudreserve.com. Fast service, great rates, no need to rely on pack luck. Get yourself some coins, buy the players you want, use code SPREE at checkout for 15% off. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having another fantastic day today. You can call me Spree and welcome back to another video. Now at this point of the year, everyone is focused on building up their team. No one wants to be working with bronze cards. Everyone wants to be upgrading everything, trying to get all their cards to elites. One promo that is super popular at the moment is the Theme Builders promo. You get 84 overall cards, 1 offense, 1 defense for each team. But within that group, there are some cards that are a tier above the rest. Even though they're all 84 overall, some of these cards have some glitchy speed, some glitchy hit power. They're going to be great players to add to the team to help build up that squad. So today, let's go ahead and talk about how you can pick up these really dope cards for free. One last thing before we get into it, if you enjoy the video, if you enjoy the content, if you have a good time, definitely think about popping down, hitting that like button down below. If this is your first time checking out one of my videos, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. Turn on those notifications. We're going to be dropping a lot of videos like this throughout the year. Make sure you don't miss out on the content as it comes out. Alright, today we're starting off in the store. As you can see, we're looking at the Team Builders promo. One of the things you might notice straight away is there are a bunch of different cards with a lot of variability in the prices. Now, one thing you'll also find is cards that are unpopular, cards that people aren't looking to add to their team. They're pretty cheap. They're looking around 35k. But if we go ahead and look at some of the more popular players like Terrell Edmunds, high speed, high hit power, or AJ Terrell, high speed at corner, you'll see that their values are much higher, around that 50k range. On paper, that makes a lot of sense. The more popular cards are going to be a little bit more expensive. But the interesting thing about these particular cards, the way in which you go ahead and build these cards, whether they are the cards that nobody wants or they are the really popular options, it's going to be the exact same set to build these cards. Let's go ahead and check it out. We're looking at the sets here, Team Affinity, then we're going to go to Team Builders, and right here you have the Series 1 set. This is how you go ahead and build those 84 overall Theme Builders, 2 80 to 82 overall players, 6 77 to 79 overall players will give you the chance to pick a card of your choice. Now, I've already gone ahead and done a little bit of prep, picking up some cards to complete one of these sets just so you can see what it's going to be like. Let's go ahead and add those guys to the set, and then we can go ahead and add a couple of elites as well to finish off this set. This is going to give us a fantasy pack, and within this fantasy pack, you're going to be able to pick any team you like. Obviously, we have all 32 teams represented. When you go ahead and pick a particular team, you're going to be able to pick either the offensive player or the defensive player, and you'll be able to add him to the team. To go ahead and pick up these cards pretty much for free, we're going to go into the auction house. We're going to look at a couple of filters, figure out some of the prices you should be looking at to snipe these cards. Right now, there is a big opportunity to make a bunch of profit from buying the cards that you need to build it up really cheaply and then selling it for a good price around that 50k range, making somewhere in the region of around 10k profit plus each time you do this set. That means if you want to go ahead and add these guys to your team without spending any extra coins, all you're going to need to do is build up a couple of these sets, sell some of the cards, and you'll be able to keep a couple of them because you've been able to cover your costs, essentially picking these up for free. Before we go ahead and start sniping these cards, there are a couple of things to keep in mind. The prices on the market change all the time. Sometimes they'll be up, sometimes they'll be down. Before you go ahead and build sets, make sure you have a clear idea of how much the card you're trying to build is worth. Using Terrell Edmunds as an example, I can see that his cheapest card at the moment is around 53,000 coins, so I would expect to be able to sell it pretty comfortably at 50,000. Of course, when you go ahead and sell things, you have to account for tax, so after tax, if you sold it for 50k, you'd actually be making 45,000 coins. That's going to mean if we can build these cards for less than 45k, we're going to be able to pocket the difference and put that towards picking up these cards to add them to our own teams. What I've been doing to go ahead and pick up these high overall golds is to filter by team, filter by overall, and filter by buy now price, looking for 77 to 79 overalls that are in our price range, so 4,000 coins or less. If there's nothing in the particular team you're looking at, pick another team. It's easiest, I find, if you stay in order. So we'll look at the Texans next. Anyone in this team that fits what we're looking for, got some 75s. We've got a 77. We'll take that less than 4,000 coins. Right there, we'll snap that up. And easy as that. It really is that simple. Right here, we've got a few more cards that we can pick up at 4K. If you want to try and make more profit, maybe you're trying to find these cards a little bit cheaper, maybe 3,800, 3,700. But for me, I'm pretty happy with paying 4,000 coins for these cards. Let's see if I can pick up that other one that was just there as well. Looks like it's been up for a little bit. Right there, sniping at 4,000 coins. And then all you're going to do is rinse and repeat, move to another team, looking for cards that fit that overall, fit that price range that you have determined, and just start picking them up ready to go into the sets. Nothing for that team right there. Now you're going to follow the exact same principle for the 80 to 82 overall cards. As you can see right here, this is actually a snipe. I've been trying to pick up cards at around 8K. But if you can get them for 7,500 or less, that's going to be really, really good value right there. We're going to pick up 2. That's going to be enough. That's all we need to complete one set. And then just like the golds, all you're going to do is rinse and repeat, moving between teams, trying to find cheap players that fit the overall you're looking for. Right there, that's going to be another card, 7,500 or less. Maybe that might be the price that we're looking for. Let's try snatch up that one as well. 7,250. Are we going to get in time? Yes, sir. At those prices for 6 golds, you're going to pay around 24,000 coins. Ideally a little bit less, but let's say 24,000 coins. And then if you're getting the elites for 7,500 a pop, that's going to be another 15k, 39,000 coins to complete the set. I'd also suggest before you go ahead and build the player, quickly check the price that they are going for. Make sure the market hasn't changed. We're going to go ahead and build up Terrell Edmunds right here, 53k. We're going to be able to build him up, hopefully sell him for 50k nice and quick. Let's go ahead and open up the Steelers team builders. I realize I may have been saying theme builders, team builders. I think you guys know what I mean. That animation is beautiful. Matt Filer. We don't want ourselves an offensive tackle. We want that man right there, Terrell Edmunds. I'm even going to go ahead and just quickly put on the block, see how quickly he's going to sell. And that really is how easy it's going to be. The guys that you're looking for, the more popular options from the team builders. Jonnu Smith, the tight end for the Titans. You've also got AJ Terrell for the Falcons, Trey Waynes for the Bengals. You've already seen Terrell Edmunds, Jeremy Chin for the Panthers is another popular option. Some of the speedier wide receivers as well, like Jerry Jeudy, Justin Jefferson, who play for the Broncos and the Vikings respectively. And then maybe someone like Cam Akers for the Rams, really high speed running back that they have. You're going to be able to keep sniping these cards, keep building up these sets, sell the cards to cover your costs, keep the ones that you want, keep them free of charge and add them to your team. That's going to be it for the video. I definitely recommend going ahead, jumping into the market, checking the prices for all these cards, trying to figure out what you need to do to make a bunch of profit. If you want the coins, obviously you can take the coins, but I definitely suggest trying to do these sets so you can pick up these cards free of charge. They're going to be some great, really dope additions to the team. Let me know in the comment section below which guys you go ahead and pick up. If you enjoyed the video, if you found it helpful, feel free to pop down, hit that like button down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But yeah, thank you very much for coming through. Take it easy, everyone. You can call me Spree, and we out.